entering 236 colleges in the fall of 3 years later, 2007, as they were completing the year. So we have a 3-year time in college years. We also conducted a number of individual interviews and focus groups with students from diverse parts of the country, and a survey of the faculty and the students' institutions during the 2004-05 academic year, as well as faculty interviews.
We would like to share, to start with, by presenting a profile of today's entering college students in terms of their values, beliefs, and search for meaning and purpose in life. We find that college students report high levels of spiritual interest and involvement. For example, 4 in 5 students tell us that they have an interest in spirituality and that they believe in the sacredness of life. And 2/3 say it's joy for them. Many students are also actively engaged in a spiritual quest, with nearly half reporting that they consider it essential or very important to seek opportunities that can help them prosper. Moreover, 3/4 of the students that they have discussions about the meaning in life with their friends. Also, more than 3 in 5 college students report having had a spiritual experience while witnessing the beauty and harmony in nature. And over 1/2 say that they have such an experience while listening to beautiful music. The entering college students also show a high degree of involvement in religion. About 4 in 5 report that they attended religious service the past year and that they family. More than 3/4 believe in God, and 2 in 3 say that their religious spiritual beliefs provide me with strength, support, and guidance. 4 in 10 also consider it essential or very important in following the everyday life. 2/3 of the students say to express gratitude for forgiveness and for help in solving problems. Despite their high levels of religiousness, many students express doubts and reservations about their faith and beliefs. Nearly 2/3 report that they have felt distant from God, and over half tell us that they have questioned their religious beliefs or that they have felt angry with God. Given the religious tensions that we have seen both in our own country and globally, it's reassuring to find that our students show a high level of religious tolerance and religious acceptance. For example, most students, the non-religious people, statement, and I quote, "What do beginning students expect from college when it comes to issues of spirituality? Nearly half say that it is essential or very important that college encourage their personal expression of spirituality. And about 2/3 consider it essential or very important that their college enhances their self-understanding, that it prepares them for responsible citizenship, develop their personal values, and provide for their emotional development. Clearly, students have high expectations that the college experience will help them with their inner growth and development.
We worked with the pilot data for over a year to develop our 5 measures of religiousness and 5 measures of spirituality. These scales were developed from a long series of exploratory and confirmatory factor analyses of 150 items from the survey. In our presentation this afternoon, we'll focus on the 5 spiritual measures, which are listed in the next chart. Spiritual quest assesses the student's interest in searching for meaning and purpose in life, finding answers to the mysteries of life, and developing a meaningful philosophy of life. The notion of a spiritual quest is clearly reflected in the scale items, all of which include words such as finding, attaining, seeking, developing, searching, and becoming. Equanimity indicates the extent to which the student feels at peace, feels centered, is able to find meaning in times of hardship, and feels good about the direction of his or her life. We believe that equanimity may well be the prototypic defining quality of a spiritual person. In fact, if you think of the exemplars of spirituality around the world, this is the one quality that seems to characterize almost all of them. Now, the final 3 measures of spirituality reflect the student's sense of relatedness to others. Charitable involvement is a behavioral measure that includes activities such as participating in community service, donating money to charity, and helping friends with personal problems. Ethic of caring, an internal measure, assesses the student's degree of commitment to values such as helping others in difficulty, reducing pain and suffering in the world, and making the world a better place. And finally, ecumenical worldview indicates the extent to which the student is interested in different religious traditions, seeks to understand other cultures and countries, feels a strong connection to all humanity, and believes that love is at the root of all the great religions. If we were to develop a definition of spirituality based on these 5 measures, a narrative definition, it would read something like this. Spirituality is a multifaceted quality that involves an active quest for answers to life's big questions. That is the spiritual quest. A global worldview that transcends egocentrism and ethnocentrism. That would be ecumenical worldview. A sense of caring and compassion for others, the ethic of caring, coupled with a lifestyle that includes service to others, and that would be charitable involvement. And finally, a capacity to maintain one's sense of calm and centeredness, especially in times of stress. And that would be economic. If you put all those together, this is sort of our narrative definition. It's by no means complete, but we believe it covers a lot of what people have in mind when they speak of spirituality. As mentioned earlier, in the spring of 2007, we collected follow-up data from 15,000 of the students for whom we had freshman data 3 years earlier. These repeated measurements have enabled us to determine not only how students' spiritual and religious qualities change and develop during the first 3 years of college, but also to explore what role various college experiences play in these changes. While our longitudinal data showed that there was a decline in students' religious engagement during the first 3 years of college, and we could spend the whole time talking about that if we wanted to, there's a good deal of positive growth in